All right, we're about ready to go here. We've got the Saints versus the Miners. Here they're a 14U team. See how this goes. Starting out, we got Rattler, Cadu, Liam O'Neill, Kinner, Bennett, with Wiggers in net. They send the puck up the ice. Bennett grabs it, loses it. Kinner goes back to settle. Kinner grabs it, brings it around Wiggers, stops back behind him. He's got the puck. He's looking for an outlet. Hits Cadu. Cadu chips it forward. O'Neill hustling in on the puck. O'Neill grabs it, sends it around the net. Rattler comes over to try and grab it. Cadu over there with him. Miners come away with it, bring it up into the neutral zone. Rattler back, pumps him off the puck, and now he brings it around the net. Rattler pushes it up the ice, hits O'Neill. O'Neill goes, dumps it, goes for a change. No icing. Miners will have the puck back behind their own net up onto the near boards. They backward skate it up. Brantley grabs it, cross ice pass to pitcher. They miss David. Manini kicks it, keeps it in the zone, plays it back to David. David back to Manini. Manini fires it over to Valdez. Valdez finds David. David drives in. Shot! Goal! David with a backhanded shot. Goal. 13:50 to go here in the first. Saints lead 1-0. All right, David with a pass from Valdez and Manini gets a goal, puts the Saints up 1-0. Puck comes around the net. Manini couldn't get to it. They try and go in for a one-timer. The Miners miss it. Pitcher hits it up the boards. Battle over there for the puck. Now they drive in. Right in front, shot pad save, Mason Wiggers. Good save there by Mason. Miners keep it in the zone. Manini knocks a player down. Scheller gets it to Manini. Manini finds Valdez. Valdez is behind the defense. Valdez drives in, backhand shot. Oh, what a glove save. Good save there by the goalie. 13-12 on the clock here in the first. Saints lead 1-0. Saints get a change. We got Fells, Springer, Wondolowski, Zuschel, and wait, this is pitcher. Zuschel tries to, or pitcher tries to get on it. Puck goes off the back of the net. Saw a big kid out there calling out pitcher, saying it was him. Not. Fells goes back, gets on it. Puck's loose in front. Puck goes to the boards. Springer settles it, kicks it up just past Fells. Miners go in to get it. Springer dangles, drives in, loses it. Miners take control. Miners push it up the ice. Miners are on it. Wondolowski's half the size of that kid. Felsey kicks it to the corner. Puck goes in deep. Zuschel gets on him. Puck stays in the corner. Zuschel grabs it. Zuschel looks, sends it around the boards, goes, finds pitcher. Pitcher picks it up. Cross ice over to Wando. Bobby skates it out of the zone. Bobby Fells and Springer. Felsey's going for a change. Wondolowski shot goes wide. Kinner comes in to hold it. Can't get it deep. Here come the Miners the other way. Good play there by Bennett. Takes the player out. Pitcher gets on it, or Rattler gets on it. Rattler skates past him. Rattler drives in front of the net. Rattler shot, save, puck's loose. There's a whistle. 11:38 on the clock. Saints still lead 1-0 here in the first. Kenner goes to the box for I don't know why. I think he came in on the goalie on the puck, but the ref didn't blow it dead. Soft whistle. They call a power play here for the Miners. Scheller goes back, settles it, hits it off the boards to Cadu. Cadu bounces off his stick. Puck comes out of the zone. Miners have to regroup. Good job there by Cadu. He pushes it down the ice. Saints were shorthanded. Cadu comes in. Shot. Save. 11-10 on the clock in the first. 1:02 left here on the penalty on Kenner. Faceoff will come just to the right of the Miners goalie. Rottler, Cadu, Bennett, Scheller trying to kill this penalty off. Miners drive in. Rottler bunts them off. Good play there by Rottler. Puck comes out to the blue line. There's a long shot. Save. Puck goes to the near boards. Cadu gets there, gets a stick on it. Bennett gets it. Pushes it up the boards. Cadu trying to dig it out. Puck comes into the neutral zone. Puck goes all the way back. There's an icing. 36 seconds left on the PK for the Saints. 10:44 left here in the first. Saints lead 1-0. David Manini, pitcher, and someone that I got to figure out who it is. They send it through. Big defenseman gets on it for the Saints. Hits David. David gets past him. David tried to sauce one over to Manini. Couldn't. Miners drive it back in the zone. Miners trying to get it off their stick. They play with it at the blue line. Send one softly back behind the net. Into the corner, up the boards. Puck stays in the zone. Puck flips up the boards. Puck comes out of the zone. David pushes it out. Miners look, trying to get on it. And we send it down the ice. No icing. Back to 5-on-5 hockey. They clear it, send it down the ice. Pitcher goes back. Meets a player back behind the net. Miners try to set it up. Back to 5-on-5 hockey. They just lost it. There goes Manini. Manini trying to get there. And then Valdez comes over, grabs it. Valdez, Manini, go! 2-0 Saints. Valdez to Manini. That line's +2. 2-0 Saints lead. 9:39 to go here in the first.
Said the live wasn't showing up, but it is now.
All right, sorry about that. I don't know who one of the kids on our team is. Trying to find out his name. Still don't know. The Saints have it down deep. Valdez sends it around the net. David goes, meets the player back behind the net, kicks it over into the corner. David gets on it, plays it back, tried to get it to Zuschel. Puck stays in the zone, and Wondolowski comes in. He picks it off, loses it. They try and sauce it out. David holds it in. David gets on it, plays it back to Wondolowski. Can't. Oh, Bennett keeps it in. Now they finally flip it up and clear it. David comes in, sends it deep. David goes for a change. Puck goes around the net. Valdez over in the corner, kicks it back to Bennett. Bennett picks it up, makes a nifty move. Bennett grabs it back. Bennett still has it. Bennett drives in. Shot goes just over to the net. Felsey tries the center one, couldn't get on it. Wondolowski grabs it. Bennett's coming off. Bennett got hurt. So did the kid from the Miners. Felsey, good shot, save. Puck comes around the net. Zuschel sends it across. Valdez tries to find it. Small collision there. Kenner settles. Kenner finds Felsey. Felsey pushes it down the ice. Felsey has one on. Felsey pushes it into the corner. Wondolowski comes over to assist. Sends it back to Fels. Puck goes under his stick. Felsley trying to send it back up to Springer. Battle on the boards for the puck. Puck's cleared by the Miners. Should be an icing if it makes it, and it does. All right, I believe the kid, number 91, last name Hammond. Puck comes down the ice. Wondolowski pushes the kid off of it. Puck's at center ice. Miners trying to kick it forward. Now the puck comes up. Springer hits Fells. Fells down the ice. Fells tried to put it through the skates. Springer tries to pick it back up. Miners trying to clear. Good play there by Wondolowski. Bobby chips it around the player. Puck's back behind the net. Centers one. Puck comes back out toward the blue line. Hammond holds. Gets it back down. Felsley dumps it for Springer. Springer picks it up in the corner. Miners look to clear. Miners try and push it up the ice. They stay on it. Miners drive in. Good play there by Schellert, kicking them, keeping them to the outside. Battle on the boards for the puck. Schellert comes away with it. Brings it around Wiggers. Schellert's got room, skates it. He hits up just outside of Wondolowski's reach. They say no icing. Puck back behind the Miners' net. Springer with pressure. Rattler comes over. Puck comes back out of the zone to Schellert. Schellert gets it into the zone. O'Neill trying to find it. Puck comes back around the net. Good play there by Rattler. Rattler going to the box for a trip. Collision, shoulder to shoulder. Might have got a stick down. I'm not sure. Player goes down. Saints are going to go shorthanded again for the second time in the first. We got 6:25 on the clock. Saints lead 2-0. Out here on the PK, we've got O'Neill, Cadu, Pitcher, and Zuschel. Cadu to take the draw just to the left of Wiggers. Hammond sends it down the ice. That deflected off a player. They touch the puck. Cadu beat him to the puck. Now the puck comes up. Miners drive in. Zuschel and Pitcher keep them outside, or keep them from driving inside. Then Cadu gets a stick, knocks it out. Puck comes back. Zuschel grabs it, softly clears it down the ice, puts it on net, so it won't be an icing. Goalie taps it over to one of the Miners players. Good play there. David drives in. David shot. Missed the net by 3 feet. Pitcher picks it up, sends it back down to David. David looks for O'Neill. Puck goes back behind the net. David picks it back up. David shot, save. Goalie gets it covered. Good pressure. 5:27 on the clock here in the second. Good pressure there from the Saints, or in the first. Good pressure there from the Saints, shorthanded, keeping the puck down in the Miners' defensive zone. 5:27, 32 left on the PK for the Saints. David to take the draw. Got Manini, Bennett, and Kenner with him. David wins it back to Bennett. Bennett dangles, plays it over to Kenner. Kenner out high. Kenner sends it down low to Manini. Manini plays it back up to Kenner. Kenner back down to Manini. Manini has it. Tried to get it down to David. Lost it. Miners pick it up. Miners can't clear. Now the Miners get it out. Miners have a 2-on-1, but they come in and they're all sides. 11 seconds left here on the PK. 5:06 to go here in the period. That was pretty close, so I'll take the call. Draw's going to come in the neutral zone. Cross ice from the Saints bench. Saints keep it the same. David wins it back again to Bennett. Bennett to Kenner. Kenner couldn't find David. Flips it up. Miners player gloves it down to himself. Manini got a stick on it. Now David taps it to Manini. Manini goes past him. Manini drives in, hits David. David lost it, goes to the corner. Valdez got a stick on it. Now the puck comes back out to center ice. Miners drive it in. Miners come in clean. Bennett keeps them to the outside, puts a body on him. Manini got a stick on it, pucks in front. Now David grabs it. David goes down the ice. David with a good move. David shot, save, no rebound. 4:26 on the clock here in the first. 2-0 Saints. Saints get a change. Hammond out here on defense is joined by Schellert. Looks like we've got Fells, Springer, and Wando out here with them. Felsey will take the draw just to the left of the Miners goalie. He wins it back to Springer. Springer finds it in the skates. Brantley sends one in on net. Felsey picks it up, backhands one off the crossbar. Miners clear, send it all the way down the ice for an icing. Face-off will come all the way back down just to the left of the Miners goalie. 4:13 to go here in the first. Saints keep it the same. Felsey puts a body on him. Springer comes down, picks the puck up. Nasty move. Springer still has it. Backhand shot save. Puck goes to the far corner. Wondolowski and Springer trying to dig it out. Puck comes out and Felsey's there. Puck's back behind the net. Felsey has it behind the net. Another player from the Miners comes over and takes it away. Miners clear, bring it up to center ice. They drive it in. Hammond with a good stick and another good stick. Springer grabs it. Just missed Felsey. They send it in off sides. Neutral zone face-off coming. 3:39 to go here in the first. Saints up by 2. We're going center ice with this one. Rottler, O'Neill, Carew, Zuschel, and pitcher. Rottler wins it back, taps it to Carew. Carew grabs it, plays it back to Zuschel. Zuschel, cross ice, D-to-D pass. Finds pitcher, O'Neill dumps it. Rottler goes to chase, puck back behind the net. Rottler beats him to it. Rottler's got Carew in front of the net. Rottler's at the side. Rottler tried to send one in front and hit O'Neill. O'Neill grabs it, plays it back, tries to hit Carew. Carew to Rottler. Rottler lost it, gets it back. Rottler plays it back to Zuschel. Zuschel holds it in. Long shot, bouncing, goes just wide of the net. O'Neill over into the boards, trying to get a body on a much bigger player. Pitcher steps up, flips it back into the zone. They kick it and get it back into neutral ice. Rottler intercepts that one. Rottler has a little space. Now he takes off. Rottler keeps driving in. Shot, save, puck in the corner. Rottler in front, shot. Woo, what a save. Good pass there from Rottler to Carew. Carew put it on net. Goalie made a good save. 2:43 to go here in the first. Saints will change out forwards, bring out David, Manini, and Valdez to join Zuschel and pitcher. David takes the draw just to the left of the Miners goalie. David wins it back. Manini grabs it. Manini sends it deep. Puck comes around the net. Valdez over into the far corner. He picks it up, sends it around. David grabs it. David still has it. David hits it off the boards to Zuschel. Zuschel cross ice pass to pitcher. Tipped up and over the net. David picks it up off the boards back to Zuschel again. Zuschel plays it back down to Manini. Manini finds pitcher. Pitcher shot, save, puck's back behind the net. Miners get on it, and Valdez gets there, takes it away. He gets pushed down. Miners clear. Miners send it up the ice. Zuschel's back. Shot goes well high over the net. Puck on the far boards. Valdez plays it back to pitcher. Pitcher's got a little space, plays it back behind Wiggers. Puck comes up to Manini. Puck comes out of the zone. Miners get on it. Miners try and drive it back in. Pitcher goes back to settle it for the Saints. Pitcher plays it to Zuschel. Zuschel looking to break out. Can't find it in his skates. And then he gets it and plays it back behind Wiggers. Zuschel reverses ice, brings it back this way, plays it to Manini. Manini hits David. David's going to skate by this kid. And then he hits Valdez. Valdez couldn't find it. Miners the other way. Defensive change. Kinner and Bennett come on. They try for the wraparound. David flips it softly out and all the way down the ice. No icing. Puck goes down the ice. Manini goes, gives pressure. David and Valdez go for a change. Puck comes all the way down. That one was tipped. Bennett's going to have to grab it for the Saints. Bennett wins the puck battle. Gets it into the neutral zone. Puck's tipped back. 55 seconds left here in the first. Saints lead 2-0. Puck comes in. Well, puck almost came into the zone. Then they bring it back, circle it back, and then they try and send it in. Springer with a good stick. Now they drive in. Shot blocked. Never made it in. Kenner looks to clear. That puck is tipped into the neutral zone. Felsey does a good job getting on it. Loses it. Kenner grabs it. Then he finds the other team. Bennett, that one was tapped. Wiggers taps one over to Bennett. Wondolowski backhands one, finds Felsey. Felsey pushes it to Springer. Springer with a nifty move. Toe drag drives in. Pad save. They flip it up the boards. Kenner holds. Kenner has it. Flips it deep. Oh, tried to hit him. Couldn't find it. Puck comes out, and there's the period. One period down. Saints lead 2-0 as we head to the second. All right, let's get going here with the second period. Saints lead 2-0, 15 minutes on the clock. Ref checks with the goalies. Everybody says they're good. Rottler takes the draw. Puck comes into the near boards. Puck goes back to Hammond. Saints can't clear the zone. Then Hammond grabs it, plays it up just out of Cadoo's reach. Good job there by Rottler. Michael drives in. Rottler slams on the brakes, looking for an outlet. Rottler has it, plays it back to Schellert. Schellert gets it down, finds Rottler. Rottler picks it back up, sends it O'Neill. Didn't get a lot on the one-timer. Collision over here on the boards. Rottler went down. Puck bounces up in the air. Cadoo flings it back over, finds O'Neill. Tries to hit. Now Hammond grabs it. Shot in. Pad save. Puck goes to the corner. Rottler goes over. Kid goes down hard. O'Neill flips one in front. Cadoo goes over and grabs it. Plays one back to Schellert. Schellert shot in. Deflected. Goes wide of the net. O'Neill picks it up on the near boards. O'Neill has it. Looks for an outlet. Sends a shot in. That one's deflected. Scheller, it comes down, bottom of the circle, plays it behind the net. Cadu. Saints center it. Puck is cleared. Hammond goes back, settles it for the Saints. Rattler tips it forward. Valdez goes for the chase. No icing. 13:37 on the clock here in the second period. Saints lead 2-0. Menini digs it out, sends it over into the boards. Oh, puck gets by him. Miners have numbers 2-on-1. Miners drive in. Saints take it away. Menini hits Valdez. Valdez hits Menini. Menini drives in. Got David. Menini shot. Glove save. Good save there by the goalie. 13:13 on the clock here in the second period. Face-off will come just to the right of the Miners goalie. Good shot there from Menini. Good glove save by the Miners goalie. Saints keep the same skaters on the ice. David will take the draw. Puck comes out of the zone. Zuschel settles it, plays it back to pitcher. Pitcher sends one over. David sends it into the zone, gets bumped down. Menini comes in, gets a stick on it. David chops it down. Puck comes back out. Zuschel settles. Zuschel cross ice pass hits pitcher. Pitcher settles. Cross ice pass to Zuschel. Zuschel has some space. Then he finds Valdez. Valdez drives in. Valdez behind the net, sends it to David. David has it. David circles, sends it back down to Valdez. Valdez tried to center it. That one got deflected back. David shot. Goal! Menini to David. David scores. Second one of the day. Makes it 3-0. Saints on top. 12:24 to go here in the second. Good pass there from Menini. Said he don't hit him in the head. He's just coming off a concussion. Puck comes back. Zuschel grabs it, or Hammond grabs it, hits Springer. Springer plays it back. Puck gets intercepted. Shot gloved down by Wiggers. Puck goes back behind the net. Puck comes around the boards. Wondolowski tries to chip it up the boards. Can't. Puck goes back. Zuschel goes to get it back behind Wiggers. He chips it up the boards. Nobody from the Saints on that side. There's a good hit from Springer. Pitcher gets pinched off. Now Wondolowski grabs it. They send it back deep. Pitcher grabs, plays it around the net. Zuschel gets on it. He shields off a player. He goes down, gets up, trying to dig it out. Miners get on it. They center it. Miners turn, trying to get a shot off. Save Wiggers. Good play up. Pitcher's going to the box. Here comes another Saints penalty and another power play. Another power play coming up for the Miners, their third one. 11:19 to go here in the second. Saints lead 3-0. Got Rattler, Cadu, Kenner, and Bennett out here on the PK. Miners get on it. They have it top of the circle. They play it down low. Shot save Wiggers, no rebound. (11:11) on the clock here in the second. Face-off will come just to the right of Wiggers. They send two kids to the box. Five on four. Shellert settles. Brantley turns, sends it up the boards. Routler tips it out. Routler gets past him. Routler drives it down. He's got Cadu going to the net. Cadu couldn't catch it, but he grabs it. St. shorthanded. Cadu keeps it. Cadu plays it back to Shellert. Shellert keeps it in, plays it back down to Cadu. Routler grabs it there in the corner. Routler shields him off, uses his body, pushes it back to the corner. Cadu goes down, he picks it up, centers one. Miners are there. Miners push it down the ice. Miners come in clean. Shellert keeps them to the outside. They play it out high. Bennett intercepts that pass. Sends one to Cadu. Cadu drives in. Cadu shot goes high and wide of the net. Miners have a 3-on-1. Miners lose control of the puck. Bennett picks it up. Bennett gets bumped off of it. Bennett stays with it, trying to get his stick down. Shellert shields. Puck's loose in front. Good play there by the Saints, and then the puck gets cleared, goes down the ice. Penalty on pitcher's over. Back to 5-on-5 hockey. Miners clear. We're 2 men short. There we go. What the heck are the coaches doing over there? We're going to have to talk with them later. O'Neill grabs it. Lines are different. O'Neill gets back, gets on the puck. O'Neill finds David. David bangs it off the boards. Valdez goes to get it. Valdez grabs it, drives it in the net. Wide of the net. Collision into the net. There's a whistle. Face-off will come just to the right of the Miners goalie. Saints will reset, fix the lines. Face-off will come just to the right of the Miners goalie. We've got David Menini, Valdez, Hammond, and Zuschel. They send it up the boards. David comes over, stops it from clearing the zone, and Hammond fires a pass over to Menini. Menini finds Valdez. Valdez couldn't corral it. They play it out. They clear. Zuschel gets on it, finds Hammond. Hammond turns with the puck, looks to an outlet. Good pass there to Menini. Menini comes into the zone. Menini drives in. Menini still has it. Backhand, shot and save. Menini grabs it, sends it. Zuschel couldn't find it at the blue line. Miners can't pick it up. Good play there. Oh, puck's loose. Miners push it back down the ice. Good job there by Hammond getting in front of them. Hammond grabs it, sends it up the boards. Valdez will grab it first. Valdez hits David. David loses it. Valdez has to slam on the brakes. Puck comes back to Hammond. Hammond finds Zuschel. Zuschel dumps it. Puck goes back around the net. Valdez to David. David back behind the net. David shot. Never got off. Good stick there by the Miners. Puck comes back to pitcher. Pitcher fires it over, hits Shellert. Shellert settles things. Saints changing forwards out. Pitcher grabs it again. Sends a long pass to Felsey. Felsey drives in at the circle. It's Wando. Shot save. Puck's up in the air, back behind the net. Springer tries to find it. Backhand shot save, and there's a whistle. 7:45 on the clock. 7:45 on the clock here in the second. Saints lead 3-0.
I had it in the text.
7:43 to go here in the second. Saints lead 3-0. Puck comes out. That one's settled. Pitcher finds Wondolowski. Wondolowski hits Shellert. Shellert drives in. Shellert to Springer. Springer shot deflected and goes wide of the net. Felsey gets back behind the net, grabs it. He looks. Felsey lays it off to Springer. Springer has it on the boards. Finds Fells. Fells shot, save. Puck back behind the net. Sellert gets on it. Sends one back in front. Goalie gets it covered. 7:08 on the clock. Second face-off will come just to the right of the Miners goalie. Saints lead 3-0. Miners getting the goalie change. Rottler, Cadu, O'Neill, Kenner, and Bennett out here for the Saints. Miners get on it. They send it over. Bennett grabs it. Bennett settles. Bennett brings it around Wiggers. Bennett up the boards. Tried to find Kenner. Miners get on it. Puck's in front. Good play there. Kenner kicks it to himself. Kenner retreats. Kenner goes back behind Wiggers, slams on the brakes, looking to set up the breakout. Kenner comes the other side. Kenner whiffs on it, and then he hits Rottler with a hard pass. I think he was trying to get O'Neill. Rottler got in there. O'Neill with a good pass to Cadu. Cadu's out in front. Cadu shot goes high over the net. Goalie got a glove on it. Rottler tips it back down to O'Neill. O'Neill to Rottler. Rottler through traffic. Rottler fanned on one. Had a stick lifted. Kenner keeps it down deep, sends it down to O'Neill. O'Neill centered it. Puck goes back to the corner. O'Neill got it back down to Rottler. Rottler taps it. Cadu grabs it. Cadu comes around the net. Cadu centers it. Puck comes out. Miners grab it. Miners trying to clear. Good pressure there from Bennett. Puck goes over to the far boards. Cadu sends it deep. O'Neill down there to hold it in the zone. Got Rottler in front. Rottler shot, goal! O'Neill to Rottler. Rottler scores, makes it 4-0 Saints. 5:45 to go here in the second. Go. They switch at the 7:08 mark. All right, Saints with a 4-0 lead. 5:45 to go here in the second period. Pitcher settled it for the Saints. Pitcher sends a long pass. Puck comes back in all sides. Neutral zone face-off coming. Looks like we're going to center ice. Going all the way over right in front of the Saints bench. 5:36 to go here in a second. David to take the draw. David's got Valdez Manini with him up front. Manini plays it over to Zuschel. Zuschel back to pitcher. Pitcher settles it. Pitcher outside of David's reach. Puck goes all the way down the ice. Ref waved off icing. Puck goes back behind the net. Valdez got a stick on it. Puck comes out. Pitcher settles. Pitcher's got Zuschel looking for the puck. He backhands one over to Zuschel. Zuschel hits David. David in traffic. Lost it. Zuschel keeps him to the outside. Manini with a little bit of a body on him. Valdez picks it up on the boards. Valdez tries to flip it out of the zone, and David comes around, picks it up. Oh, just outside. Manini turned one way. David passed it the other. They didn't connect. Miners come in. Shot, save Wiggers. He covers it up. We'll have a face-off. Face-off will come just to Wiggers' right. 4:43 on the clock here in a second. Saints lead 4-0. Felsey to take the draw for the Saints. He's got Wondolowski and Springer with him. Schellert grabs it back behind the net, plays it off the boards, over to Springer. Springer picks it up. He hits Fells. Fells picks it up. Fells gets it out of the zone. The Miners send it back in, but Schellert's back there for the Saints. Schellert's got Fells. What a great pass. Here comes Felsey all alone. Felsey shot. Well save. Puck goes back over the net. Good job by Wondolowski getting a body on him, and then here comes Springer. Wondolowski with a good move. Tried to find Fells. Couldn't get him. Puck in the corner. Puck comes out. Schellert top of the circle. Schellert shot. Goal! 5-0 Saints. 4:01 to go here in the third, or in the second. Wondolowski pushes it in. Bobby gets bumped off it. Felsey comes over to help. Felsey has it, plays it back down to Wondolowski behind the net. Wraparound try. Puck stuck on the side of the net. Puck comes out to Springer. Springer picks it up. Springer brings it around the net, centers it. Nobody could grab it. Miners the other way and clear. Hammond grabs it, flings it, hits Springer. Springer drives right back in. Springer in front of the net, gets bumped off it. Wondolowski trying to fight it. Felsey turns, shot, goal. Felsey finds the net, makes it 6-0 with 3:25 to go here in a second. A lot of kids finding the back of the net today. We got 6 goals, and I think only one kid's got 2. Kinner brings it around Wiggers. He's got pressure on him. Kinner slams on the brakes. Kinner still has it. Then he finds Cadu. Cadu pushes it up the ice. Cadu drives in. Cadu still has it. Hits Rattler. Shot. Save. Puck's back behind the net. Rattler gets it to O'Neill. O'Neill tries to find Kinner. Kinner couldn't find it. Good play there from Bennett. Bennett finds Rattler. Rattler sends it back in deep. Puck comes around the net. Cadu gets there first. Centers it to O'Neill. Shot. Save. Miners look to break out. Good job there by Kinner. Bennett settles it. Bennett finds Cadu. Cadu back into the zone. Cadu drops it off for Rattler. Rattler through defense. Rattler stays up. 2 kids go down. Puck's loose in front, and there's a whistle. 2:17 on the clock here in the second. Saints lead 6-0. David Menini, Valdez, Zuschel, and pitcher. David picks it up. David in front. David loses it, goes to the corner. Zuschel finds it. Zuschel drives. That shot was blocked. Puck comes back. Get on your horse, Hank. He gets there first. Sends it into the corner. They try and dig it out. Zuschel gets on it. Zuschel sends it around the boards. Puck comes up. Valdez gets a stick on it. He sends it down the ice. Miners there. Miners trying to push it up and clear it. Pitcher got a stick on that. Puck back behind the net. Zuschel has it. Zuschel slams on the brakes. Plays it around the net back over to pitcher. Pitcher has it in the corner. Sends it back over to Zuschel. Zuschel to Menini. Menini sauces one to David. Here comes David. David's got Valdez and pitcher. David hits pitcher. Puck's loose. Pitcher grabs it. Valdez picks it up. Back behind the net. Valdez takes on a much bigger player. They send it up the boards. Oh, took a funky bounce. Puck didn't come back to pitcher. Menini takes it away. He finds Zuschel. Zuschel tried to get it to David. Menini tried to push it into the zone. Now David does get it in the zone. David took a shot. Pitcher settles. Zuschel grabs it. Miners try to drive it in. Shot goes wide of the net. Menini picks it up back behind the net. Menini's going to find somebody. Flips one high up in the air. David settles it. David drives in. David shot, glove save, no rebound. David's trying to get the Hattie. 27.8 on the clock here in the second. Saints still lead 6-0. Five new skaters on the ice for both teams. Felsley to take the draw for the Saints. Got Springer and Wando with them. Hammond and Schellert on D. Springer's got it. Springer settles it. Springer sends it deep. Felsley plays it around the ref. Center's one in front. Tipped and goes just wide. They send it up the board. Schellert holds it in. Brantley gets pushed off it. Goalie sends it behind the net. Springer back behind the net. Springer plays it back to Hammond. Hammond with a long shot. Deflected. Goes just wide of the net. Felsley picks it up on the far boards. 3 seconds. And was tipped. Goes back behind the net. And there's the period. 2 periods down. Saints lead 6-0. Ready to go here in the third. Felsley dropped it. Manini, Wondolowski trying to find it. Puck goes back. Wando tries to shield them. The Miners control it. The Miners flip one up. Schellert got a glove on it. Miners still have it. Schellert bumps them off. Shot in, save, shot, goal. Awful excited for losing 6-1, but there we go. Running clock here in the third, 14:33 and counting. Thank you, Adam. Everybody heard that. I thanked Adam for something, so I have to hear it later. Springer, it's Wondolowski. Wondolowski, Springer, shot save. Puck's loose. Miners pick it up. Good stick there from Kinner. Puck comes out of the zone. Bennett shields everybody else, settles it, and then drives it, and then loses it. Kinner settles. Kinner hits somebody in the skates, grabs it, finds Fells. Fells dumps it. Springer goes to chase. Puck goes back around the net. Send it up the boards. Kinner holds it in there. Fires one in, deflected wide. Springer picks it up on the boards. Springer to Kinner. Kinner flips one up. Miners get on it. Good play there by Bennett to get back. Wondolowski had it jump over his stick. Good play there. Felsey, can't find it. A lot of bouncing pucks. Everybody takes a deep breath and resets. Miners push it in. Bennett has it. Bennett back behind the net. Bennett looks, hits O'Neill. O'Neill chasing it down. Flips it back behind the net. Carew picks it up. Carew back down to Routler. Routler has it. Routler shot save and a whistle. 12:45 and counting here in the third. Saints lead 6-1. Miners get on it. Miners send it up the boards. Miners bring it in. Zuschel says, I'll send it right back out. Routler with a collision. Miners drive in. They send it deep. Puck back behind Wiggers. Zuschel slams on the brakes. He's got it. Plays it over to Pitcher. Pitcher flings it up off the glass. Puck comes out. O'Neill picks it up. O'Neill finds Carew. Good job there by Routler to stay on sides. O'Neill with a hit in the corner. Routler with a hit in the corner. Carew comes down trying to find the puck. He centers it. O'Neill got bumped, and here come the Miners the other way. 2-on-2. Zuschel's back. Blocker save up into the netting by Wiggers. 11:30 and counting here in the third. Saints lead 6-1. David Benini Valdez joined Pitcher and Zuschel out on the ice. Face-off will come just to the left of Wiggers. David to take the draw. Suddy wins it back. Puck comes back to Pitcher. Pitcher plays it around to Zuschel. Zuschel just outside of Benini's reach. Puck comes back in. Zuschel trying to get back on it. A little scrum there for the puck. He bangs it off the boards. Finds Pitcher on the far side. They send it up, chip it out. They get on it. Good stick there from Benini, and then the Miners take it away. Miners drive it back in. Shot in. Save Wiggers. No rebound. David wins it back. Zuschel plays it over to Pitcher. Pitcher picks it up, flings it off the boards. That puck's chipped down. David's going to probably beat him to the puck. He does. He's got Benini in front of the net. Centers it. Nobody home. Zuschel comes in, grabs it. Shot goes just wide of the net. Hammond steps up, sends it, tries to get it down low. Then David picks it up. David plays it back to Hammond. Hammond sends it back deep. David couldn't grab it. They send it around the boards. Zuschel goes, needs a break. They play it back. Hammond settles it. Hammond looks. Hammond, good pass, gets it up to Benini. Benini lost it. Schellert settles. Brantley fires one over to Hammond. Hammond trying to hit Valdez, and then Valdez sends it deep. David and Benini on the chase. Benini picks it up. Benini in the corner, plays it back, goes past David, goes into the far corner. Miners clear it back to Hammond. Then Schellert shields him off. Saints get a forward change. Then we get a offsides. 9:11 on the running clock. 6-1 Saints. Neutral zone faceoff coming after the offsides. Felsey, Wondolowski, Springer, Schellert, and Hammond. Saints win it back. Springer tipped it to Hammond, and then got it back and sent it deep. Felsey chasing it down. Felsey beats him back behind the net. Felsey looks for a pass, gets it to Hammond. Hammond shot. That one was blocked. Goes to the far boards. Hammond got it to Springer. Springer tries to feed one through. Wondolowski to Fell. Shot, save. What a good save that was, and a whistle. Ref thought it was covered up, blew it dead. Face-off will come just to the right of the Miners goalie. Good save there. 8:21 on the clock here in the third. What time's our next game? 6:30 our time, so it's 7:30 home. Shot in. Battle for the puck. Londo gets it. Springer takes it. Springer down low. Springer drives in. Springer shot, goal. Nasty goal. Good shot there by Springer. Gets one back. Makes it 7-1 Saints.
All right.
Cole's got such good hands. Good move. Good shot. Roofed it.
When he was down here, above the goal.
More nasty angle, tough angle goals. Knows what to do.
6:35.
6:35 our time, 7:35 home time the next game. O'Neill pushes it over to Cadu. Cadu into the zone, trying to kick it forward. Now the puck goes deep. Miners get on it, send it around the boards. Bennett steps up to hold it in. O'Neill retreats to take Bennett's spot. Miners send it on the far boards. Rattler comes over. Hit there. O'Neill, that puck comes around. Now Rattler has it. Rattler trying to settle the bouncing puck. Cadu finds it to skate, centers it to Rattler. Puck goes over to the far boards. O'Neill picks it up, leaves it in the corner. Miners get on it. Then Cadu takes it away, tries to center it. Cadu gets back on it, centers it, shot, save. Kidder steps up, shot, save. 6:30 to go. Face-off will come just to the right of the Miners goalie. Good pressure by the Saints. David Manini, Valdez, Zuschel, and pitcher out here for the Saints. David wins it back. Manini looks. Manini to Zuschel. Zuschel tried to feed it through to David, but it blocked. David tried to get on it. Puck comes out of the zone. Puck comes back in the zone, off sides. Neutral zone faceoff coming. 5:47 and counting here in the third. David wins it back to Zuschel. Zuschel cross ice to pitcher. Pitcher finds Valdez. Valdez finds David. David drives in. Shot. Goal! Patty for David. 5:25 to go here in the third. 8-1. David wins the face-off back. David pushes it forward. David's charging down the ice. Miners get there first. They lay it back. Manini grabs it. Manini and David together. Neither of them could find the puck, and the Miners try and clear. Puck comes back to Zuschel. Zuschel to David. David goes down to try and get it against the boards. Miners bring it around their net. Send it up the boards. Good play there by Valdez. Good pressure play. Always a grinder. Zuschel pushes it in. Zuschel, David. That was deflected up off the glass. Miners get back on it. Clear it. Hammond gets on it. Hammond finds Zuschel. David picks it up. David back into the zone. David has it. Plays it over. Plays it up to Manini. Manini trying to find somebody. Lost the puck, and now we've got a delayed penalty. They called a hook, something against Sutty when he had the puck. Yeah, it was against him because Sutton had the puck. When Alex lost it on the far boards,
At that time.
that's when they blew it dead. Power play for the Saints. Tellert puts it on net. Felsley went for the deflection, couldn't find it. Miners drive in. Good job there by Hammond putting the body on him. Hammond has it, trying to set up. We just turned it over. They send it in all sides. Neutral zone face off, running clock, 3 minutes left here in the third. Saints on a power play for the next 47 seconds. Schellert settles. Schellert to Hammond. Hammond's pass was deflected. And Schellert finds Felsey. Felsey into the zone. Felsey pushes it through. Felsey drives in. Felsey gets hooked down. Not calling that. It's fine. Oh, good play there by Springer putting it in front. Hammond with a shot. Glove down, no rebound. 2:20. Running clock. Power play is just about over. Be back to 5-on-5 hockey. He can come out of the box. Kenner plays it down to Rattler. Rattler tried to center it. Cadu battle in the corner for the board for the puck. Rattler picks it away. Rattler behind the net. Rattler trying to get it out in front. Rattler kicks it over in the corner. Rattler still has it. 5-on-5 looks like a power play for the Saints. Kenner to Cadu. Cadu in front, shot, save. Kenner picks it up, back down to Cadu. Cadu sends it over to the far boards. O'Neill picks it up. O'Neill back down to Cadu. Cadu looking for somebody in front. Cadu still has it. Cadu dangles back behind the net. Cadu shot, save. Puck in front, shot, save. Bennett gets a stick on it, holds it in the zone. Good play there by Rattler. Kenner with a nifty move, and then he gets pushed down. Bennett comes over, flips it up the boards. Rattler picks it up, pushes it, can't get it out of the zone. Miners drive in. Good stick there from Rattler, and then he puts a hit on somebody. Now, oh, pushing and shoving and fighting going on down there. Little extracurriculars. This game's about to run out the clock. Saints win 8-1. Couple kids going to the box for fighting. We were back again, 6:35 my time, 7:35 Central time. Game 2 of the weekend. Thank you for joining.